Hello, everybody. Here I am again with the next topic in one other topic in evolution, grade 12 biology. Today we shall talk about theories of evolution. We're coming to the main part of this unit, of course, theories of evolution. We shall see theories of evolution, what has been put there in evolution by dividing the time periods as pre-Darwinian. There is one work, of course, pre-Darwinian evolution is only one written work, which is, of course, wrong, Lamarckism. Then Darwin is there at the mid of this science of biology. Then those who came after Darwin, who added on to the Darwin's natural selection and synthesized synthetic evolution. Therefore, we shall go to the theories of evolution. Let's first define the term itself. What would be your answer if you are asked, what is evolution? Simply, it's a change over time, change, slow and gradual change. Change in the genetics of not an individual. It's not change within an individual organism. Just the change should be observed at population level, the whole species. Cumulative change within a population. That means within a species of organisms. No individual changes are not observed when we talk about evolution. Therefore, evolution is a change within the genetics of a species or a population of organisms by which organisms change and get adapted to the changing environment so that in course of time they become different species from their ancestral forms. Therefore, evolution or change over time literally means evolution means change over time. In the process by which modern organisms have descended from ancient organisms. How did they originate, or how did they descend with modification? You see, descent always evolution moves from simple to complex, from small to large, simple to complex, of course. Therefore, this is simple definition: slow and gradual change in a species from simple to complex. When we come to the historical background of this science of evolution, the first personality that came before Darwin is Lamarck, the French naturalist. Therefore, there is evolutionary thought known as Lamarckism, named after this personality, Jean-Baptiste Lamarck. Jean-Baptiste Lamarck was a French naturalist. In 1809, he proposed the theory of inheritance of acquired characters. You see, of course, this theory is not right. It's wrong. It has been disproved by experiments, especially one renowned evolutionist I know, that is August Weismann, did experiment on rats to check whether this theory of Lamarck is true or false, and he proved several times that Lamarck's theory of inheritance of character is totally fallacy or false. Anyway, let's see what it is composed. There are some points that make his work significant. His theory is composed of the following points. What are points? There are 4 points included in the theory of Lamarckism. The first is new needs, or simply needs. Changes in the environment, changes in the environmental factors like light, temperature, medium, food, air. It's all these environmental changes, or migration leads to origin of new needs. When animals or organisms migrate from their from one place to the other, there may be need, or when there is environmental change, new needs are developed in the animals, new needs in living organisms. To fulfill these new needs, living organisms have to exert special efforts like changes in habits or behavior. See? Then comes use and disuse of organs. The new habits involve the greater use of certain organs to meet new needs, and the disuse or lesser use of certain other organs which are not needed. You see? Correct this. Read it. Not needed. You see? Therefore, there is new change, new need because of environmental change or because of migration. You are moving from some place to another new area. So when you observe the new area, the animal may have new need in that changed environment. Or because of change in the environment, new need may arise. And these new needs may make one part of the organism's body more active while making the other organ or body part less active or less used. The organ or body structure that is used much will grow well, while the organ that is not used or less used, unused, or body organ or structure diminishes in size or decreases in size. Then the third point is inheritance of characters. Lamarck believed that traits changed or acquired during individual lifetime could be passed on to its offspring. You see, the well-developed, because of repeated effort, repeated use, the well-developed organs or body parts will be inherited. When the organism reproduces, it inherits the body structures acquired through experience or acquired in its lifetime. The typical example in Lamarck's inheritance of acquired character is the animal giraffe. Lamarck told us that the earliest giraffes were with short necks. When giraffes tried to feed from long trees, the need to feed the leaves of long trees like acacia trees, exerted effort to reach to the leaves of acacia tree, so that day by day, as they increase the effort to use their muscle legs, their neck enlarged, became long. Giraffes that have acquired long necks would have offspring with long necks. You see, after they have acquired long necks by effort, they can transmit that long neck to the future generation, so that their offspring will not should not strive to reach to the top of the leaves of the acacia tree. Simply, they have got it from their parents. How did their parents develop it? Through trial, through experience, through trial. Once you obtain a character by trial, by effort, you can pass it to the future generation. Of course, this is not reality. This has been proved by the rule of genetics after Gregor Mendel came to this world and gave us the modern science of genetics. Wow, please, traits that pass from parents to offspring should be traits contained in the genetic material DNA. You can't inherit acquired characters. Therefore, anyway, the third point is inheritance of acquired characters. The fourth point, here is a typical example. Therefore, whenever you talk about Lamarck, the first animal that comes to your mind should be this giraffe. You see how stretching the neck so that the neck becomes very long. The fourth point is speciation. Yes, speciation, formation of new species. Lamarck believed that in every generation, new characters are acquired and transmitted to the next generation, so that new characters accumulate generation after generation. After a number of generations, a new species formed, and that is speciation. You see? Yes, there is speciation. Yes, in the modern science, in Darwinism as well as in modern science, a new species may arise from pre-existing species. Yes, there is speciation. A speciation that happens in Lamarckism is because of inheritance of acquired characters, which is not right. You don't inherit acquired characters. This type of inheritance, sometimes called Lamarckian inheritance, has since been disproved by the discoveries of genetics. We have said it. No, you don't inherit traits, you acquire. However, Lamarck did believe that evolutionary change takes place gradually. Yes, this is true. We have defined evolution is slow and gradual change. And is it is evolution timely change? No. Is evolution can be completed? No. It's a continuous process. Evolution, an organism, we can say an organism has completed its evolutionary process. No, evolution is not to be completed. It is a constant process, incessant, never stopping process. This is reality, of course. We appreciate for his idea that evolution is gradual and evolution is non-stoppable, or it is constantly constant change. Let's come to, though his theory is not right, its theory has significance. Significance. Therefore, we shall talk about significance of Lamarckism. One, it was the first comprehensive theory of biological evolution. We appreciate those who pick the first idea, and who pick their pens to write the first idea. We appreciate, though, whatever their ideas, with their idea is wrong or right, we don't care. Therefore, he is the first, the icebreaker. It was the first comprehensive theory of biological evolution. It is from after his work, the other evolutionists like Darwin and the others, neo-Darwinian evolutionists, came to give us the present day science of evolution, of course. Therefore, we appreciate he is the starter. It nicely explains the existence of vestigial organs in animals due to their continuous disuse reduced into very small and non-functional relic signs. You see, he has given us, he allowed us to know what vestigial organs are. Vestigial organs are organs, rudimentary organs, diminished in size organs, degenerate organs, functionless organs, non-functional organs, or anatomical structures in a species that were fully functional in the ancestral species. You see, Lamarck reasoned out that organs not used will diminish in size and become degenerate and become very small, and still there are vestigial organs. Yeah. Though he is not right, he have told us there are vestigial organs which are known as vestigial organs, which are rudimentary, degenerate. For example, the human appendix is one vestigial organ. It is non-functional in humans, but it's functional. It secretes enzymes, is involved in the process of digestion in other mammals like cattle. The appendix, terfine. Also, there are muscles in our ear. They are highly reduced in our ears, in the human ear, but the muscles in, again, cattle are larger. They work actively to move their ears as just like a radar to collect sound waves from different directions. You see, in some animal, the rudimentary organs in one species is functional in the other species. This tells you animals which share vestigial organs do have similar vestigial organs do have common ancestry. They are signs for having common ancestry. The third significance is it explains the development of strong jaw muscles and claws in the carnivores due to their continued extra use. Yes, Lamarck told us environment can influence trial, just the use makes an organ develop, though you don't inherit that traits that are acquired by continued effort. Still, the continued use of an organ makes that organ grow larger and larger. D. It stimulated other biologists to look for the mechanism of organic evolution. Therefore, he is a stimulant, he is a beginner, he stimulated other scientists to work on evolution. And the last, but not the least, his idea of the importance of environment in causing change in an organism has opened the eyes of scientists to think about the idea of epigenetics. Of course, epigenetics is relatively a young branch of genetics that studies how environmental factors and behaviors can influence or alter gene expression. There is huge research in epigenetics nowadays. Even you're taught, even your mother's taught, is thought to have influence in your gene expression. You see, that is epigenetics. Epigenetics is a relatively new branch of genetics that studies how environmental factors and behaviors can influence or alter gene expression. Therefore, we can say the idea of Lamarckism, that means inheritance of acquired characters, the fact that environment can influence on genes, the idea of Lamarck that tells us environment can influence environment, acquired characters can be inherited. This opened the idea of scientists today to seek into to open one new branch of genetics known as epigenetics, and therefore we appreciate for this all these contributions, though his theory is not right. Thank you very much. I will come by the next portion next time.